part 2. In this topic, we will learn about the compound interest. Okay. Let's say, what is the actually compound means? We know that the simple interest is the principal amount never change with the same thought of the term time. Suppose that you have this term line, which is P and S. Okay, for simple interest, you only have one P. Okay, you will not update the P. So the interest, you calculate the interest based on the P until S. Okay, for the simple interest, you calculate the interest based on the initial P until S. Maksudnya, you kira I interest melalui daripada P yang asal. However, the compound interest is calculated based on the principle which change from time to times. Okay, means that from time to times, the nilai value of P, the value of P will change. Okay, when the interest is added to original principle to obtain a new principle, we say that the interest is being compounded. The new principle is used to compute the interest for the next interval of time. Let's say for this case, suppose that you want to calculate from 1, 2, and 3 years. Let's say in 3 years. So how the interest is calculated? Starting from P, you get the interest, the first interest, and this one is S1, which you get that P0 plus I1. Okay, P0 plus I1, P0 plus I1, and you get the S1. This S1 will become P1. Okay, next is P1 plus I2, you get S2, which is S2 equal to P1 plus I2, and you get that as S2. Next, you update the new P, which is S2 is equal to P, and it's become, for the next year, it's become P2 plus I3. You get that the S3 equal to P2 plus I3, and you get that the answer, which is S3 for 3 years. Okay, what is the interest you get from the 3 years, from first year, second year, 3 years? Okay, what do you get? The interest is the S3 minus at the initial P. Okay, how much the interest you get is from the final minus initial, S3 minus P0. Let's say you get for this case, let's say the initial one you get that 100. Okay, during 2 years you want to find what is the value you finally get. For simple interest, S equal to P1 plus RT, which is you get that 100, 1 plus 0.1 multiple with 2 for 2 years, and you will get that $120. Okay, for simple interest. However, compounded, let's say it's compounded yearly. Okay, every 1 year you get interest compounded. So let's say for this case, the same situation for 2 years. This is P0, this is P, and let's say this is P1 and this is S. okay, which is R equal to 10%, similar case, which is 0.1. Okay, how you want to get this one? First, you try to find what is the S1. Let's say this is S1, this is S2. First, find the S1 for 100, the initial one, 100, 1 plus 0.1 and 2, and you will get that 100, sorry, 1 years. Okay, for 1 years, this one is 1 years and this one is 1 years. The total is 2 years. Okay, and you get at 110. Again, this S1 will become P1. So to find the S2 is equal to P1 1 plus RT, which is 110. Okay, you update a new P, you don't use the P initial, 1 plus 0.1, 1 years. You will get that RM 121. For this case, this say is compounded yearly. Okay, means that every 1 year they will pay the interest. So after you plus with the interest, you get S1, and then you use this one as the new P, and then you get that at the end for 2 years is 121. So for this case, you can see that the difference between, okay, let me separate the box. Okay, this is the how to calculate for compounded, and this is how you calculate for the simple interest. Okay, for simple interest, you just take directly from 2 years, but for this case, it calculate for 1 year, how many times you get the interest, and they will update your P. Okay, means that they update a new P. Kalau interest biasa, you ambil daripada initial P saja, you kira untuk 2 tahun. Tetapi untuk compounded, dia akan kira satu per satu berapa banyak compoundednya. Kata kalau compounded yearly, setahun sekali dia bayar interest. So lepas you kira setahun cukup 110, you kena update sebagai new P 110, you kira untuk interest yang seterusnya. Okay, you can see the difference. Compounded is more, get the more dividend, which is the more interest, which is 121. Meanwhile for this one, we'll get that 120. Okay, how you want to calculate this one interest? The interest for this one is S2 minus P0, which is 121 minus 100. You will get that 21 for the interest. Okay, for compounded, they doesn't use formula. Okay, they doesn't have use formula. For simple interest, you get the formula, which is I equal to PRT. Okay, for simple interest, you can use the formula I equal to PRT, but for the compounded, you cannot use I equal to PRT. Compounded, you tak boleh guna I equal to PRT tau. Compounded can only be used using S, the final minus initial, to get the interest. Macam mana you nak kira interest? You ambil yang akhir, tolak yang awal. Compounded only can use this one, cannot use I equal to PRT. Okay. However, if you have that, let's say, which is P until S, and let's say that it is 99 years. Okay, let's say compounded, which is R equal to 10% or 0.1, but you need to find that. Okay, let's say 100 ringgit compounded. Okay, the keyword when they say that compounded, yearly, okay, compounded yearly means that they pay the interest for 1 year. Okay, every 1 year means that you need to calculate starting from this 1 year. Okay, you get the P1 new P, and 1 year get the P2 until 99 years. You need to calculate to find the S. Okay, it quite tedious, which is hard to calculate. So for this case, you use formula. Okay, there are different formula from the simple interest, but first I will explain what is the basic term you need to understand. Okay, original principle, which is P, the initial value. Nominal K rate is annually interest rate. Okay, we call that nominal rate as symbol as K for annual interest rate. Okay, conversion period is how the period of time between interest payment. Means that if say that annually, so every years, every 1 year. If they are semi-annually, it means that the period is about 1 year. You have semi-annually is 2, so 1 divided by 2 is every 6 months. Okay, for 1 year they are half 0.5 years, or every 6 months they will pay the interest. If a quarterly, it means that 3 months, every 3 months, means that for 1 year they will pay the interest for 4 times. Okay, 4 times. 4 times they will pay the interest, and you will get that every 3 months. Okay, that's why quarterly. Monthly, every month the interest will be paid, and daily, every day. Okay, there are no difference between the simple interest and compound interest, but the difference is only how you calculate the interest rate. Okay, there will be a same situation, but how to calculate the interest will be different. For the compound interest, you need to understand and need to know the what is annually. Annually means every year. Semi-annually means every 6 months. Quarterly is every 3 months. Monthly every month, and daily is means every day. Okay. Annually adalah setahun, 1 tahun. Semi-annually adalah setengah tahun. Jadi setiap 6 bulan dia akan bayar. Quarterly adalah 4 kali, maksudnya 3 bulan sekali selama setahun. Monthly adalah setiap bulan. Daily adalah setiap hari. Okay. Frequency. Okay, the frequency means that how many times the payment of number of conversation period in a year. Okay, frequently, kekerapan means that annually is 1 time, setahun sekali dia bayar. Semi-annually 2 times, 2 kali setahun. 4 months, every 4 months mean that 3 times, 3 kali setahun. Quarterly means that 4 times, which is 4 kali setahun. 4 times means 4 times a year. Every 2 months means that 6 times a year. Monthly means that 12 times a year. And daily is every day, which is 300 times. Okay, a year. In 1 year, frequency is in 1 year means that how many times they pay the interest, or you need to pay the interest, which is for annually sekali, semi-annually 2 kali, every 4 months 3 kali, quarterly 4 times 4 kali, every 2 months mean that 6 times 6 kali, monthly is 12 times, and daily is 360 times. Okay, compound rate per interest period is a nominal rate K divided by the number of conversation period M in 1 year. Okay, let's say given that the interest rate, given that 8% is a compounded quarterly. Quarterly is mean that what? Quarterly is mean that 4. Okay, 4 times, 4 kali dia bayar, 4 times for the interest payment, and the 8 is the rate. Okay, rate of interest. So it means that 0.08 divided by 4, you will get that 0.02 or 2%. Okay, that is how you want to calculate for the compound rate per interest period. Okay, means that rate per interest period, rate is K, rate of interest, divided by how many times they pay for the interest. Okay, the period is means that 4 times. Let's say compounding period, how long is it? Okay, total number of interest calculate during the entire duration, which is n, the number of n, which is m multiple each time. Let's say 8% compounded quarterly for 3 years. Okay, how many times they will pay the interest, or you get to pay the interest? How many times? You know that you will pay, or you will get about 4 times for 1 year. So if they are 3 years, so 4 multiple with 3, you will get that 12 times. Okay, the number of time is 12 times. That means that 12 kali you dapat untuk 3 tahun. So it means that you get 12 times for 3 years. Okay, because 1 year is 4 times. If there are 3 years, there will be 12 times. That is a compounding period. Okay, for the formula, you need to understand there are only one formula for compound interest. Compound interest is mean that only this one, S equal to P1 plus I power of N. Okay, only one formula. What is I? I is this one, K divided by M, which is the rate divided by the frequency, which is how many times. Okay, how many times the interest payment. N is the duration, which is the number of interest calculate, which is M, which is time, how many times, multiple which year, how many years. Okay, you get the N. Let's say for the first example, before that, make sure you remember that how you want to get the interest, the sum of the interest. You let's say that the final minus P. Okay, S minus P, you get the interest. Okay, they doesn't use the I equal to PRT. Kita tak guna pun untuk compounded, doesn't use this one. I equal to PRT for compounded will be not used. Only for this case, compounded only use the formula to calculate the interest. Okay, find the future value for 1000, which was invested for 4 years, 4% compounded annually. Okay, for this case, you can see that what you will do, please jot down before you start. Make sure you put that the timeline first. I don't want to you make confused. Future value is P, which is 1000, and you want to find the S, but you know that they compounded annually for 1 year. Okay, that is 4 years. 4 years total up for 4 years, which are equal to 4%, which is 0.04. Okay, first I find that I equal to R divided by M, which is R equal to 0.04 divided by compounded annually, so divided by 1 is 0.04. Okay, N equal to M multiple which T, which is M is 1 year. Okay, the frequency is 1 annually 1 year, multiple which time is 4 is equal to 4, so S equal to P 1 plus I power of N. So P is 1000, 1 plus I is 0.04, I is 0.04, N is 4. Okay, so you will get that RM 1169.86. Okay, so I will show you for this example. Let's say for this case, I take that for number F. Or let's say number E first. E. Okay, for number E. Okay, for number E, 2 years 8 months for 9% compounded every 2 months. Okay, first I calculate for the I. You know that R divided by M. Okay, R is 9% divided by 2 months. Every 2 months, means that how many times? Okay, 12 months divided by 2, you get 6. So you get 6 times. Okay, 0.09 divided by 6, you get that 0.015. Okay, 2 years 8 months, 2 year 8 months, I need to change first. 2 year 8 months is equal to 2 plus 8 divided by 12. Just take in the form of this, not decimal, in the form of divided, which is 8 divided by 3. Okay, if you take decimal, there will be 2.666666, but if you become it 2.6667, it means that you already eliminate a little bit about the time of hour or day, something like that, already eliminate. So I don't want you to do like this one, just do in the form of this one. Okay, so N is M kali dengan T, which is M is 8 divided by 3 times compounded, which is 6. Okay, this is T, sorry, I eliminate this one first. Which is M is 6 multiple with 8 over 3. You see that you will get that the exactly answer doesn't have any divided or any decimal places, which is 16. Okay, if you do like this one, you will get that 16 point something. Okay, it's not get the right answer. So make sure you don't do like this one. Make sure in the form of this one. And of course, at the end, S equal to P1 plus I power of N. S equal to P is 1000. 1 plus I is 0.015. And power of 16. And RM 1268.99. Okay, and again I show you that E, how you want to get the E is R. First you find the I equal to R divided by M, which is 9%. 9% divided by every 2 months mean that 6 times they will get, divided by 6 you get that 0.015. 2 year 8 months, I change first into year. 2 year 8 months means that 2 plus 8 divided by 12 become 8 over 3. N equal to M multiple with T. M is 6, triple 8 over 3, you get that 16. So just put that into 1001 plus I, K, you get that the answer. Easy, right? Similarly, for this case, for number F, let's say you have that it is I try to find the I first. Okay, I is equal to R divided by M, which is R is 10% divided by compounded daily, means that divide by 360. Okay, for this case we don't use that 365 because for this case we use that 360. Okay, will not use 365. Should I mention in this one? Okay, dailies mean that 360 times. Okay, not 365 1 year. So 0.1 divided by 360 is equal to 1 divided by 360. Okay, make sure in the form was this one, and then n equal to, okay, before that you need to find that change it into a year. 250 divided by 360 2536. Okay, to find the n is equal to m multiple with t. M is 360 multiple with 25 over 300. Okay, 150 and 360. I just use this one, doesn't change back, so I just can eliminate this one and this one. You get that 250. Okay, so s equal to p1 plus I power of n. So p is 1000, 1 plus I is 1 over 3600. Okay, n is 250. So you get that RM 1071.90. Okay, 1.0190. Okay, this one 1 divided by 0.1 divided by 50 and 250. 10190. Okay, next one. Okay, this is the case when they give you the time, which is from April 4, 2000. Okay, they give you one, if you invest 10,000 on April 4, 2007. If the money is worth 5% compounded daily, what is the value of the investment after 100 days? Okay, they want to find that 100 days. So what I will do is 10,000 P 1 I is already 0.05 divided by 360. Okay, 50 is 0.05. Okay, divided by 360, and the n is 100. Okay, why the 100? Is n equal to m kali divided by t. You know that the m is compounded daily, so 360 multiple each time for 100 days divided by 360, you can eliminate again, so it become 100. Okay, just calculate, you get the answer. Okay, and how about on September, they give you a date and they give you a date. Okay, so on September I need to calculate it. Okay, one using a calendar. Okay, how many days, and you get that 190 days. Okay, for May is 31 days, June 30, July 30, August 31, September 20. Okay, you calculate that until you get that 190 days. So what happened is, how you want to find that 196? You know that n equal to m kali dengan t, so it means that 360 m multiple with 196 over 360. You can eliminate again, you get that 169. So you will get that 10,237,448. So for this case, compounded, you have only one formula, which is s equal to p1 plus I power of n, which is also, you can say that 1 plus I power r divided by m kali dengan t at the above. Okay, I is r divided by m, n is equal to m multiple with t. Okay, And also, if you want to find the interest, is S minus P. Okay, there are only two formula, so I'm sure you know that. Okay. Okay, for this case, what is the nominal rate compounded monthly that will make it 1000 become 2000 in 5 years? Okay, suppose that you have a timeline. Okay, make sure you do a timeline first if you cannot see clearly. If 5 years for 1000 to 2000. Okay. Okay, they give you a time, but it doesn't have R. Okay, what is actually nominal rate? Nominal rate is R. Okay, what is the R? So what happened? You know that your formula is S equal to P1 plus R divided by M multiple with T, right? So you know that you get 2000 equal to 1000. 1 plus R doesn't know, but you know the M. M is compounded. How compounded? Compounded. Okay, the keyword is compounded. When they say compounded, you need to use a compounded interest formula. M is compounded monthly, so monthly is 12. 1 year have 12. Okay, 12 multiple with 5. You get that 100,000. 1 plus R divided by 12, which is 60. Okay, this is how you get that. 2000, 1000, 1 plus R, this is R actually, 12, 60. Okay, first I move this one. 2000 divided by 1000, you get 2, which is 2000 divided by 1000, you will get 2. 1 plus this one. Okay, and then I move this one to the left side. Okay, I will remove this one first. Okay, I will move this one. Okay, I will show you a little bit for this one. For this case, it's 2000 divided by 1000. But I move this one to the left side. Okay, then I move this one to the left side. It becomes 60. Because this power move to the left side, it becomes square of 60. Okay, I just want to eliminate this one. So 60, we get that actually. Okay, for this case it is a wrong one. Okay, you will get that 1.0116. okay, I take all 6944 plus R over 12. I move 1, it's become minus. Okay, 1.01161944 minus 1 equal to R divided by 12. Okay, I move 1 to the left side, it become minus. This is equal. So 0.116194 equal to R divided by 12. I move 12, it become multiple. 0.116194 multiple with 12 equal to R. So you get that R equal to 11914 multiple with 12. You get that 1.3943. 1.3943. Is it true? Okay. Let's see again. 60. 2. Sorry, it is 0.0. So this one should be 0 at the front, 0, and this one becomes 0.13943, 0.0116194 people which 12 is 0.13994, and you get that 13.94%. Okay, the similar case, I know you can do this one. If the given a loan, you have a loan, 1000, early interest is 9.2. Okay, make sure it's already compounded, not simple interest. When they say compounded semi-annually, means that M equal to 2. Okay, settle the loan after 3 years. Try to do a timeline P and S for 3 years. Okay, but it's compounded and compounded semi-annually. So what is the amount Ali has to repay the bank? So find the I equal to R divided by M, which is 0.0925 divided by 2. Okay, what is M? What is N? N is equal to 2 multiple with 3, M multiple with T, you get that 6. Okay, this one. So 0.025 divided by 2. Okay, this is R. This is I. Sorry, this is I. And this is N. So you get the answer is this one. Okay, what is the interest? The interest is I equal to S minus P, and you get this one, S minus P. Okay. Okay, for what is the present value? Before this, it's the future value. Okay, future value or maturity value, similar same, but the present is the P, present, so you just move this one to the left side. It become P equal to S divided by 1 plus I power of N. Okay, if you want to move this one to the upstairs, it become negative N. Okay, a similar one, I equal to, for I, what is I equal to K divided by M, and M is equal to M kali T. You can choose K or R actually. Okay, let's say a man settled a 3-year loan by repaying this one for the finance company. If the interest charged by the finance company was this percent compounded, okay, let's say compounded annually, what is the amount of the loan? Okay, so at the end, you know that this is a P, this is its S. For how long is it? How long? 3 years. Okay, and how much is it? 110,326.70. What is the R? R is okay, to 5. Okay, this is PS, this is N, which is, you know that compounded annually. Annually is N equal to 1 time. Okay, M for 3 years, you get 3 for the N, and I equal to 11.25, which is 0.0125. Okay, for I is R divided by M. You know that 11.25 divided by M, and M is 1, so divide by 1. So this one divided by 1 is the same, which is 0.1125. Okay, next, just substitute this one. Okay, you can get that. You put this one, no need to put the negative inside of here. Okay, just divide it. Okay, and the end you get that 7,500. Okay, for this case, I want to use a summarize for this one. Okay, make sure you know simple interest. The keyword is simple. Okay, if the interest say that simple, so you receive interest, which is I equal to PRT and S equal to P1 plus RT. Okay, however, compound interest they will see that how many times the compounded. Okay, the question always asks you how many times the compounded interest. Okay, bila soalan sebut compounded, it may be compounded interest. So what is happen is how you want to find the interest is S minus P. How you want to find the S equal to P1 plus R divided by M multiple with T, or I can say that P equal to P multiple with 1 plus I divide multiple with power of N. Okay, that's all. The keyword is simple interest. If they say that the compounded, the question say the compounded, so you need to go use compounded interest. Okay, thank you.